Hello YouTube vintage stereo collectors and restorers. Here's kind of a unique piece, early 70s Sony ST-88 compact tuner. Unique form factor. Kind of interesting. It's built like the Sony monitors of that era. Kind of like a board, something on every side. Very compact electronics for its age. This is basically the technology that took us to the moon and back. But just to talk about restoring it, like the faceplate, really nice shape. Every one of these has burned out bulbs. It takes this kind of a bulb. It's a miniature screw base, 7.5 volt, 0.15 amp bulb. And here's something I figured out working on these electronics. And I may be totally wrong. You can leave something in the comment section. The original bulbs in these last a fairly long time. In fact, many stereos, like this little Kenwood here, the pilot bulb was a number 42, still worked in the, over 50 years old. Here's what I've been finding. I bought some of these bulbs, new production. Now, this one isn't exactly... It is kind of a number 50. Number 50 is a little different envelope. I don't know what it is about the new bulbs. They don't last. I bought boxes of them. I put them in units. And 4 months later, the bulb's gone. And it's the right voltage. It's the right current. There's just something about the way they're made now. So, a lot of these I convert to LED. Now we'll see if the LEDs work a long time. Now they should. The stereo indicator in this is LED, and it still works. So anyway, there's two of these screw in. One is in the center of the tuning dial. So what I did is I took the socket, this one just like this, and basically took the actual metal out of it, the metal threads, and I hot glued those in, soldered them in series, so there's three 20 milliamp 3.4 volt warm white LEDs in series. And inside, I'll just put a light on here, is a little terminal board. It's kind of hard to see. This thing, trying to get at that, I had to take about 15 screws out to actually get in there. It's quite something to work on. So basically what I have is an IN4006 on a terminal strip, and it rectifies the 7.5 volts AC. I have a 100 microfarad capacitor there. 3 of these LEDs in series actually don't need a resistor, because it works out to about 10.1 volts DC, which is about what that adds up to. Now, I figured 2 of these would work for the stereo meter. Sorry, just the meter. These would go behind the meter. And so there's actually a 180 ohm resistor. And I'm just going to put it on here so you can see it. Just going to flick it on. Boom! Yeah, it shows pretty bright. The LEDs are quite bright. It actually doesn't look like that in person. The camera picks it up that way. Should last for years, use less current. So what I want to do is I'm going to touch up the alignment on this. I'm not going to recap it. The boards are very hard to work on. I'm going to see how it works just the way it is. Quick touch up the alignment. And get back to you on that. Thanks for watching and listening.